Beginning August the 11th, Ceres goes retrograde, opening 111 days of deep reflection and soul nourishment. This is a season to soften, to come back to the parts of you that have been overlooked, overworked, or simply in need of care. Spirit is inviting you to pause, to listen, and to restore what truly matters. In this reading, we uncover what your heart has been quietly asking for all along. Welcome in, my beautiful Pisces friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit and open up the space here. So we're going to pull a surrender card to start. So Ceres going retrograde on August the 11th is going to be an incredibly powerful time for us. This retrograde is going to last for 111 days, everyone. So this is where Spirit is encouraging us to take the armor off. We don't have to wear our armor, any kind of masks, any layers that sometimes we wear to protect ourselves because we are moving through survival mode, right? So this is a time where we can take that armor off. So I'm going to pull a surrender card. We're going to see what it is that you can surrender and release in order to open up your soul's energy for the beautiful things that are wanting to come in. So surrender to what is. Pisces, you're being called to surrender to what is. So the message here is flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So once again, flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Surrender to what is. This is sometimes really hard to do, and it's an awareness that we have to have in order to even surrender this. And I feel you are at a place right now where your soul is ready to do this, maybe around a specific person, a situation, whatever it is, you are ready for this now. So I wanted to bring you a healing message that your soul also is ready to hear. So let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with your soul today. Pisces, embody your values. Embody your values. Now, some of you might be seeing a little fox or a dog that looks like a fox. This is a confirmation. And if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. This is going to be a spirit animal that is guiding you. So it might be showing up in your life in some way. We have the number 41. This is a light code frequency that is connecting you to this reading. So if you're seeing it around, you're connected here. So live what you teach and don't compromise on your truth. Follow your own convictions. So once again, live what you teach and don't compromise on your truth. Follow your convictions. I have an affirmation here. If you're resonating and connecting with this energy today, I would love for you to share it with me in the comment section below. So I lead with truth and integrity. I lead with truth and integrity. And also feel free to write this down and use it in your life, this affirmation. All right, let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. So what is it that my beautiful Pisces friends need to hear around this Ceres retrograde? So we are getting the 9 of Cups, fulfillment, attainment. This is the fire within you, and it is rising, my friends. So Pisces, they want you to open yourself up to love and support in your life. They want you to also open yourself up to give love and support to others. And any kind of strings that are attached to the love that you are expressing, because I'm getting someone who is feeling resentful or disappointed, like there's not a good feeling around giving your love out. Maybe it's time to reassess that and redirect that love in a different way or to accept it exactly as it is. Okay, so the 9 of Cups. We have the 2 of Pentacles. So there's something evolving in your life. You are evolving, but there's also something else that is evolving with you. This could be a relationship. This could be, your job, your career, right? Maybe this is the energy that you have been moving through. Maybe this is your schedule, like whatever this is, you are now leveling up. You're moving into a new energy. It's higher. It is much more abundant. Okay. So an upgrade. is what is called for here. So 2 of Pentacles, and we have the Judgment card. So there's some sort of a truth that is being revealed to you. You're going to find that you're experiencing a lot of signs or connection with spirit. So you're going to see a lot of numbers. Maybe you're seeing the numbers 111 or 1111. Maybe there's other things that are happening in your life, but I feel this is something that happens before a major event in your life or a major shift. So you're recognizing this pattern now. So there is something that is completing and something new that is beginning. That is the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment is a major arcana card. So the energy of this card is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. And the sightings of angels. I'm seeing angels around you. I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. And Pisces, I love it when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how this reading resonates. So share with me in the comment section below. So surrender to what is. I have someone in my life who I've known my whole life. And there's always been this like battle between us. And it isn't a battle, it's just friction. And I just never got along with this person. And now in my life, in my 40s, I have finally accepted them how they are. I've taken away the layers of what bothered me about them. And I've connected directly to their heart center. And when I've done that, the relationship is way better. I don't need to worry about the layers of them that don't work with me. Instead, I directly focus on the heart. And I'm telling you, it has changed our relationship. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they'll put the pieces together for you. And Pisces, I've got readings for you twice a week, every Tuesdays and every Saturday. So make sure you have me marked in your calendars. So the 9 of Cups here, I love this energy for you because I feel that you're stepping up in your life in a way and you're offering up your love. And maybe this hasn't been an easy thing for you to do, but you're here in that expression, in that love, in that compassion, in that kindness. And because you're here within that frequency and vibration, you're going to see this coming back to you tenfold. Some of you are already within this experience. And there's something that you have to share here, my friend. So you'll have to share with me in the comment section below. And, you know, I'm seeing someone center stage here. It's almost like the spotlight is on you. And I feel this is just in your own life, in your own reality, where you are the center of attention. You are someone that is around others. People come to you, Pisces, because you have a lot of good advice. And you're just somebody that is very loving and accepting and non-judgmental. I feel you are someone that people really connect with. And sometimes you can find yourself in a place where you're taken advantage of, taken for granted, feeling like your love was misused in some way. So here is where sometimes what is beneath the surface, like sometimes we wear layers and masks that we don't realize we're wearing, and we're wearing them because it's a defense mechanism, right? It's to protect ourselves. And, you know, I'm seeing someone that feels a certain way, but still shows up in their full energy. And I feel this is very taxing and very draining on you. So here, Spirit wants you to take the layers off and allow yourself to, you know, vulnerably show up as yourself. And if something isn't aligning with who you truly are, then it's time to now release it and let it go, because it doesn't belong to who you are becoming. This is what Spirit is saying here. So this can be a difficult process to move through, but I feel there's something here waiting for you to claim it within your own energy here, Pisces. And this is you now moving to the next level, next phase of your life. And there's going to be ascension symptoms here within the mix here. So I'm definitely feeling someone that's not feeling great, right? And I feel that this is, you know, anytime you've had a breakthrough, anytime something new has started, like anytime something has shifted in your life, Pisces, I feel there's been signs around. It's almost like someone gets sick right before a major event happens. So I also feel this in my own life, Pisces. Anytime I have a big change that is happening, there's always something that feels negative, like I'll get the flu or I'll injure my foot. Like there's something that happens with me before that breakthrough. So I already know this. And anytime it comes through, I have an idea because it's a pattern. It's a thing that happens in my life. There's signs that make it very obvious. So some of you are going to pick up on the signs, especially those of you that are spiritually in tune. And here, because you're elevating, things are going to amplify. Okay, so you're picking up on how people are feeling. This is why I feel that people are drawn to you. You're like a magnet, Pisces. And you're someone who just loves to love. You love to give your love. You love to connect. And I feel this is a part of your love language. And they don't want you to ever close yourself off to expressing your love language. Instead, let's redirect it somewhere where it feels better. Okay, so right now what's happening is there's extra energy, effort that you might be putting into a specific relationship or an area of your life. And I'm getting a lot of passion, something that you're working on that you really enjoy doing. This could be you holding an event and, you know, the pressure of organizing that event, making sure everything is right, everything is perfect, because this allows you to elevate. It's, you know, I'm a perfectionist. I need everything to be perfect. And it took me a long time to let go of the perfectionism. See, now I'm starting to stutter here. And sometimes speaking for me, because I have a lot of intuitive downloads coming in, I'll stumble over words because everything wants to come out all at once, but I can only say one word at a time. So sometimes you've got these words that are trying to jump out over others. And it makes me feel like I have to restart the reading, right? This is how I feel. I don't do it, but it's like I should restart the whole entire reading because I stumble on a couple words. And that's perfectionism for me. And I'm like, no, I don't have to do that. There's a purpose and a reason why everything happens, but I don't have to, you know, allow that to interfere with what I'm trying to do. So that's that heaviness, that pressure. And here I'm getting this little bit of heaviness and pressure for something to be perfect, something to be a certain way. And maybe it's not that way right now, and that's okay. And that's okay is what Spirit is saying. Let's breathe through whatever this is. I'm picking up on some sort of challenge or something that you're working through right now, Pisces. And I feel it has to do with you showing up in a certain way with a certain individual or maybe a group of people. Maybe this is you, you know, putting a lot of pressure on yourself because you feel that you have to show up for everyone all the time, that you have to be the strong one. There's something that you're kind of moving through, and I'm getting a lot of different kinds of thoughts that someone or many of you are thinking here right now. Like they're tapping me into some of your thoughts, the things that sometimes get in the way. And here they want you to lighten the load right now. So, you know, taking that armor off, you don't have to wear it because armor is heavy, everyone. It really is. And it's hard to kind of move around in it. It's not comfortable. And they want you to kind of, in an energetic level, on an energetic spiritual level, show up naked within the experience you're having for a little while, to be open and receptive, right? Because there's something here that is meant for you, something that you're meant to claim here. And it's almost like you're about to reach the pinnacle, the peak of something. And it doesn't mean that it's going to go down. It just means that there's another peak that you're meant to reach. It just keeps going. And it's a beautiful experience. It's like, I don't know if any of you like mountain climbing or, you know, extreme sports. I'm getting someone on a paraglider, or, you know, I've seen videos online where people have those wings and they go on the top of the mountain and they just kind of fly down. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't know how people do that. It's just wild. It's awesome that they do. It's also dangerous. So I'm getting someone who has like an adrenaline rush around maybe extreme sports or something like that, reaching like points of spots and then challenging themselves to do something more than that. So maybe you put a lot of pressure on yourself, challenging yourself, competing with yourself. I do this too. I compete with myself all the time. I'm like, okay, I did this thing. How can I do it better? Right? And I play with it. I kind of tap into my inner child and I kind of work with it in that sense rather than allowing it to overwhelm me. Things are falling into place for you as well, Pisces. So you're going to find that the right people are showing up. You're finding yourself having the right kind of conversations, dealing with things in a way that actually works out. Thinking about someone, them showing up, synchronicity or taking place. It's just everything is working out well for you, and you're finding yourself upgrading and leveling up in your life's experience. This is such a beautiful thing to move through. It's a beautiful experience. So they want you to immerse yourself in it and stay within the energy and frequency of love as you're moving through it. And here, confirmations, again, the signs that are coming in that are undeniable for you. So your inner knowing, your gut instincts, your intuition is right. They want you to believe in that. Sometimes we forget or we don't listen to our intuition. So you'll have to share with me a story where you didn't listen to your intuition and immediately knew that your intuition was right, and then it was right. It ended up being right. And I'm getting protection and safety. So what they're showing me here are closed doors. There may have been closed doors in your life. Maybe you're taking a look back at a closed door and, being thankful and grateful that door wasn't open, because who knows where it would have led you. And here you are today in a place where your soul was aligned to be, right? And the confirmation of all of that, like, angels, dreams. I'm getting some sort of a loud noise. Maybe something fell or dropped and startled you, Pisces. This is something that may have happened recently. This could be an alarm that went off. This could be like an Amber Alert. That always freaks me out. I do not like it when I get those because it just is so loud. But this feels like a loud sign for you. Something very clear. I don't know what this is. You're going to have to share with me how this loud sign is coming in for you. And I'm getting sounds in the skies. There are things happening in your life that you didn't think would happen, but now they're happening and you're within the experience of it. This is kind of what is unfolding for you. And I feel the reason why it's unfolding is because you're allowing yourself to be open and receptive. You're not guarding yourself or, putting up a shield and standing in that warrior stance, like feeling like you have to fight all the time. There's almost like this realization around that, like, you know what? I don't have to fight anymore. I can relax and just be within the experience I'm having without feeling like it's either attacking me or, I'm getting a lot of things that you're working through. So I feel some of you are working on healing some of the past wounds, some of the things that you've, been through. And you're finding that it has been a transformative experience for you. Like things are changing for you. You are changing and evolving. And here is where you start to step into this new experience, this new phase of your life. This could be a spiritual chapter that is now opening up for you. And awareness as well in your life's experience, like a lot of knowledge and wisdom that you have acquired through the experiences that you have moved through, the connections that you have had, and the energy of love that you have given out and received. I feel there's like a whole story that is building in your mind, something that you can learn from and grow from, right? And you're able to even share this with others. So there's something here like a breakthrough, a moment in your history that changes the direction that you are moving in. And I feel you've had one before where life changed in the most powerful way and you found yourself in a completely different life. This is the kind of thing that is happening for you as well. This could be on a big scale for some of you, and this could be on a smaller scale for others. And you're ready for this. Like your soul has been waiting and you're now ready. So along with the number 41, I am getting the number 9, 2, and 20. Again, light activation codes coming in for you. So 9220, 9220 in that sequence as well. This might have shown up on a receipt, a license plate, a home address, or cell phone digits. Okay, and angels are around you. They keep repeating the angels. So you may be seeing symbols of angels, perhaps the name angel, right? That might ring a bell. And I'm seeing your angel team, your spirit guides, loved ones that have crossed over that are walking beside you, guiding you, comforting you, keeping you safe. They're always with you. You're going to feel their presence around you. And anytime you're thinking of someone that has crossed over or of angels, they're there right beside you. So always know that. Okay, so Balance here is going to be key as well. So something is kind of off balance here. This could be too much of something. And you might be juggling a lot. Like maybe you're taking on a lot of responsibilities. There's too much of something here. So they want you to create some balance. They want you to create a rhythm and flow in your life that you feel steady in rather than kind of wobbly. I'm getting a wobbly energy coming through. And trumpets, I'm getting a choir. I don't know if you've seen a choir recently. Perhaps you were in a choir somewhere in your life. So in elementary school, I was a part of the choir and I was one of the a cappella, or I think that's what it is. Oh my gosh, I forgot because I'm not in choir anymore. But I was one of the deeper singers in the background. So I'm getting the song In the Jungle, the Mighty Jungle, the Lion Sleeps Tonight. I don't know if any of you have heard that song where it's playing or someone's been singing it or there's some sort of significance to that, but it's coming through for you right now. So that's really interesting. I'm going to pull a inner child message for you right now. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the Inner Child Oracle. This is something that your ancestors, your loved ones on the other side, your spirit guides wanted to share with you today. So go on an adventure. Pisces, Spirit is asking you to go on an adventure. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. We've got a unicorn, and it looks like there's somebody riding the unicorn. So I'm definitely getting a connection to your inner child, your younger self. So I don't know if any of you dreamed about you riding a unicorn or about unicorns. You wanted to have a unicorn. Okay, so the number 17 is coming through. This might be a number that is significant showing up for you right now. Again, it is a light code frequency for you. Today is the day to try something daring. Today is the day to try something daring. So let's read you the interpretation here from the guidebook. So the number 17. To go on an adventure is to awaken the explorer within. There is much joy to be had in adopting the spirit of exploration, even for a day. As children, life was a remarkable journey into the unknown, and remembering that excitement can help bring our joyful inner child to the surface. If you pulled this card, then it may be time to try something new today. And I've got a playful exercise for you if you wanted to try it out, Pisces. So practice living in the moment and do something spontaneous. It does not have to be a big something, only a new something. And don't worry if the details are not perfectly planned. Some of the best memories can be made when you least expect them. Go on an adventure, either big or small, and do not let apprehension keep you from exploring. Apprehension will fade, but the wonder that is to be found will surely not. There's a note here as well. If you have anxiety around this exercise, please do something that feels adventurous but not overwhelming, such as reading a new book or trying a new dish at your favorite restaurant. Be gentle with yourself and know that you will find your own beautiful, wonderful adventure that is just for you. I also have a journaling prompt, so feel free to write this down and use it. So what emotions does the idea of adventure bring up in you? What emotions does the idea of adventure bring up in you? Is it something you believe you are capable of or will enjoy? And how does your inner child feel about the idea of an adventure? Okay, so go on an adventure, Pisces. And we are going to now seal this reading with an angel number that is coming in to guide you as well. So you might have been seeing this number already. So we are getting 00. I am observant. You're very observant, Pisces. I feel this is a superpower that you have. So angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. So I'm going to read that to you one more time. Angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayers. All right, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.